choir or praise team?
Choir.
You like the choir over the praise team?
Or both. But if I have to pick
one. If you gotta pick
then it's
one.
the choir. And I mean, I want the one with the auntie that came from the back,
Yes.
frying the chicken, and she
Yes.
came out. She still got she was wiping the table down. She threw it over her shoulder, and she said, ah, and then she go back. That's the one I want.
Okay.
We talk about that sound.
Oh no, I never get filled off the praise team.
Oh no, can you say this?
No.
Are people gonna?
No. I'm saying no, it's good. It's a good warm up. But I'm telling you, for me, I need the devotional hour.
Were they on the knee?
I need all
you need,
of
were
that.
the deacons on their knee? You need that?
I need red hymnals that are tattered.
Lining hymns?
That's what I need.
Said, you thought they were saying, hey, Charles. They would say, a charge to keep I have.
Hey,
our God. We can't stay away from it.
That's going to well me up. That'll well me up.
A minute
I can't
ago,
take it.
when you said, how great, after that, I'm trying to tell you, I'm church. I thought you were going to say, thou art.
Yes.
I thought you was going to say. Did?
Yes.
I would agree. But I think, to your point, I think there's a group of us that have watched what other people are doing, and we're so afraid to be our blackety black selves that it's not good enough. So let me just tighten it up. I'm gonna get the fringes off.
Yes.
I'm not gonna have the auntie coming from the back with the chicken on her no more. Yeah. We gotta tighten it up, and we're gonna give it 4 chords.
My Lord.
And it should sound like this, because what they're doing over there, it looks like it's working over there.
Yes.
And it's fine over there.
Yeah.
But there is nothing wrong.
No.
It ain't not.
Yogurt is not soft serve ice cream.
Come on, my dear brother.
2 different things.
Come on, my dear brother.
No.
There's nothing.
I need it.
That self-hatred, though, is a part of that.
Yeah.
Where we don't think that we are always looking to tweak and make ourselves better. And what we end up doing is diluting who we are and what we are. I have to be really careful.
Yeah.
That I am not trying to, we had a number 1 song, Call My Name. I love it. I'm grateful to God for that. We've had about 7 Billboard hits and all that stuff. And one of the things that we partnered with the label, we were independent, but we would partner with, and the label said, now that you've done that, we need a full album like that, all Call My Names. And it was troubling for me, because I was like, I got to do that thing, and I've got to, so what am I don't know how to do that. And I tried because I thought that's what I needed to change me. Oh man, I needed to change me to feed this particular thing. That happened. I'm grateful to God that it happened. It may never happen again. But that thing was honest to me, right?
Yeah.
Somehow you get caught up in that space, and then you start losing who you are. And I do think that has happened. Yeah. With some church, I dare say that, because I'm not a gospel artist anymore, and I would dare, but I will say I am grateful to the Ricky Dillard and Hezekiah Walker.
Yes.
It's still making music, choir music. Yeah. You hear me? They have not, and no diss to anybody who's mixed and put some other things in. That's what we're supposed, right?
Yeah.
But those of us who are not afraid to be exactly who I don't mind eating a chitlin here and there. Now, I know.
Yes.
Everybody don't do that.
Yeah, I'm not one of those.
I know my husband either. We had some chitlins at the house the other day. He was mad. He took, that's the face that Dana made.
Candles.
That's the Dana. That's what he said. We talked about that. We talked about that. He's from Oakland, California.
Oh, yeah. Ain't no chitlins
in Oakland.
No,
not a chit or a lin. Do you hear me?
Yeah, no. They one step for the Nation of Islam. That's a half step. Let me ask you this. What? Yeah.
This podcast.
Listen. Gospel really comes out of the blues.
Yes.
Yes. Well, a lot of people don't deal with is a lot of the Psalms. David was processing depression, processing anxiety.
Teach.
I want to know, how do you sing yourself out of storms?
Yeah. That's it. I tell the truth. One thing that there's one song that I did not, our first album that I recorded, I was going through a divorce. And at the time, Dana was just my working partner, my good friend. And there's a song called "Tired," and I wrote it. I said, "I'm tired. I'm through talking to you. Goodbye. We're through." Right? Yes. And it went on and said some other stuff. And Dana said, he said, "Denise, it's too sad. Don't put that on the album." And sweetheart, I'm not throwing you under the train. Yes. But I just did. That's okay.
Welcome to Amtrak.
We're Amtrak, huh? I don't. I wish I had put it out. I needed to get it out. That's that thing. That's that blues. That's that therapy.
Yeah.
That's how I do it. I sing how I'm feeling, and sometimes because it's uncomfortable for other people.
Yes.
They say, "Don't do this. It's too heavy." I used to think that Donny Hathaway's music was heavy.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to listen to it until one day I identified.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
Mary J. Blige's worst-selling albums is her Happy Season.
Listen.
Marvin Gaye did a whole album to pay off alimony.
Listen.
Is Out of Your Pain is birthed your art form. My best sermons were never in my mountain. Is when you're in that valley is where you find how to paint, how to sing, how to write.
You talking.
Really is out of that.
When your hands are tied, right?
Yeah. Because anybody who is a creative, anybody who is artistic, emotes at a different level than people who are cerebral. Mm-hmm. Because you got to find what is my outlet for doing that.